Improve your English pronunciation. Work smarter, not harder. English spelling hasn't evolved much over time, but how we pronounce words has. This makes pronunciation a real challenge for language learners. Good pronunciation is not just how words and letters sound. There are other equally important features to consider, like intonation, how the tone of voice changes during a sentence going up or down, stress, which words and syllables have more weight when we are speaking, and connected speech, how words can sound different when they are joined together in natural speech. All of these features contribute to good pronunciation, but don't confuse them with accent. So how can you work on your pronunciation so that people from all over the world can understand you easily, even if you retain your native accent? Here are 6 top tips for you to practice and perfect your pronunciation. 1. Listen. Listening to examples of authentic speech is the most obvious way to improve your own pronunciation. There are many ways to do this: watching a film in its original version, listening to podcasts in English about a topic that interests you, or even listening to music can help. 2. Record yourself. Once you have practiced shadowing, you could record yourself speaking, either repeating a short phrase that you have listened to or doing a longer speaking task from a course book, like describing a picture. Listen back and note any sounds you have problems with. Practice these words or sounds slowly and then re-record yourself. Can you notice an improvement? 3. Get to know the phonemic chart. The International Phonetic Alphabet, or IPA, is a visual representation of different sounds. It might look strange and it might feel like you are learning a whole new language, but it can really help you with pronunciation. All dictionaries have a phonetic transcription of words so that you know how to pronounce them. This is really helpful with English because, as we have already seen, English spelling doesn't always correspond to its pronunciation. 4. Use a dictionary. As well as printed dictionaries, which give you the phonetic transcription of a word, there are lots of online dictionaries where you can click and listen to the word being spoken. 5. Do some exercise. Different languages have different sounds, and our mouths adapt to those sounds. Some sounds are physically very difficult for us to make, as they don't exist in our native language. Just like when you are learning a new sport or dance move, it's important that you train your mouth to know how to form new sounds. The more you practice, the easier it gets. 6. Get to know your minimal pairs. Minimal pairs are words that have almost the exact same pronunciation, but with one sound that is different. For example, ship and sheep. The difference between the in ship and the e in sheep is the length of the vowel. This can be difficult to hear for many language learners and comes up in lots of different words. Don't feel bad if you still make mistakes with pronunciation. English is famously tricky. Try to implement some of these tips and keep practicing.